Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to discuss about plastic block storage, Amazon EBS. And this topic is again helpful for the people who want to appear for AWS Cloud Practitioner exam or for AWS Solution Architect exam. So I hope this video will be interesting. So let's start. In this video, I'm going to discuss about what is EBS, then Amazon drives, solid state drive and hard disk drive. So let's begin. So what is EBS? What is elastic block storage? Elastic block storage is nothing but a virtual hard disk which is attached to our EC2 instance. In my last video, I have discussed about what is EC2 instance. EC2 instance are the virtual servers which we provisioned when we want to use any compute services of Amazon. So when we are using EC2 instance, which is a virtual server, with that we get EBS, which is a virtual hard disk, where our storage like operating system, our application, our database, every all these things get stored. So by default each EC2 will be having one EBS volume. Now this virtual hard disk is having some features. For example, it is used for production workload. Whatever compute is going on, that workload, that operating system and the other applications get stored in the EBS, and it is highly available. Means you no need to bother about any hardware failure or any getting this EBS any downtime. Nothing we have to worry about because Amazon take care of this. Amazon automatically create replicas in the single availability zone. In case of hardware failure, we can always have a backup of this. So in this EBS, if we see right hand side, it is there in the multiple disk, it is there in the multiple data center inside one availability zone, and it is dynamically scalable. Means when you want to scale this, when you want to increase the capacity or you want to decrease it, there is no downtime, you can do on fly. So this is some of the features. Then here in this diagram, it shows like this is a host where our EC2 instance is running, and this is EBS volume which is there in one availability zone. So this virtual hard disk are kind of a real hard disk which available to us virtually, and data remain in this irrespective of EC2 stop or start. When we stop the EC2 or when we start the EC2, we can always access this data. So the data won't get deleted, it will be there. So this store the data into the same availability zone, and this EBS is mostly in the same availability zone as of EC2. So I hope this is clear what is EBS. And now in Amazon, as I said, it's a virtual hard disk. So in Amazon, we have different drives to store the data. One is solid state drive, SSD, which we all know. So there are four different kinds of SSD available. One is general purpose SSD, which is also known as GP2. Its feature is its balance of price and performance. If you are looking something which is cost optimized and which give you good performance as well, then this is the option. And here we have a 16,000 IOPS. Its performance, IOPS is input output per second. Per second how many transaction it is able to do, that is IOPS. So 16,000 IOPS per volume it is able to do. Then we have general purpose SSD, GP3. It is also high performance low cost solution, and its baseline is 3000 IOPS. So these kind of questions sometimes appear in exams also, that what is the performance and which general purpose storage we should choose, all these things. So we should have these things in mind. Then we have provisioned IOPS SSD. which is high performance. These kind of SSD are used for online transaction processing, where you need very high performance, where huge amount of data is coming in the system. So it is having more than 16,000 IOPS, and this is giving 50 IOPS per gigabytes. So this is the performance here. And then we have the version 2 of this, which is again the provisioned IOPS, which is also used for high performance OLT operation, but here its durability is 9.999, means 5 nines durability it is having. And then again its performance is 500 IOPS per gigabyte. So this is some information about the solid state drive which Amazon provide. Then let's move to the hard disk drive. Hard disk drive are the magnetic storage. These are used for storing the data mostly, and they are not used for online transaction kind of system where you are just using, where the transactions are involved. It is not used for that. So we have two categories here, ST1 and SC1. ST1 is low cost hard disk drive. Its performance is measured in the form of throughput. What is throughput? Number of bits read and write per second. How many bits we are able to read or write, that is its performance is measured. And this hard disk drive is used for big data warehouse, ETL, log processing, that kind of job. And it is having 500 MB per second per volume, that is the throughput. And then SC1 is also known as cold hard disk drive. It is the lowest cost, and it's where you don't need a performance but you need a low cost option. Then you can use this. It is used for like few scans per day, that kind of job it perform, and its performance is 250 MB per second per volume. So these are some crucial features of solid state drive and hard disk drive which Amazon provide. And this features will help you if you want to provision any hard disk drive or solid state drive. Then you should keep in the mind for which purpose you want this and what is your cost budget. Based on this you can provision this, and also these questions keep coming in the exams. So let's move forward. So this is a short video which I have created for you to have a knowledge about what is elastic storage and elastic block storage. And so I hope this video is useful for you, and if you have any questions or comments, please do post in the comment section. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.